I'm Sergio, and our subject for this session is statistics and probability. So, our source is this one, the DepEd Self-Learning Module. We will proceed now with our third week lesson about normal distribution. So, same thing, we are going to have the key terms first. And we will consider this situation, this problem. Suppose the mean is 60 and the standard deviation is 5. Sketch a normal curve for the distribution. Okay, given this situation, this problem, we will now define the mean. Okay, mean is simply the average, but we will give details later when we are going to relate this one in a normal curve. We also have standard deviation. It is the spreads. And normal distribution, which is usually a standard one, the standard normal distribution, it is a normal distribution with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. It is centered at 0, and the degree to which a given measurement deviates from the mean is given by the standard deviation. Okay? We also have standard score. This is represented or denoted by letter Z. Okay, standard scores are Z scores with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. And this can be computed by the formula row score minus mean all over standard deviation. Or usually, sample mean, the X bar, the row score, the X, the standard deviation, letter S. So meaning the formula must be X minus X bar over S. Or if we are going to consider population, mu for the mean, capital letter X for the row score, and sigma for the standard deviation. So we have the formula X minus mu over sigma. Okay? We also have row score. Okay? I have mentioned it. Row score is represented by X, and if this score is above the mean, we have positive standard scores, and if less than or below the mean rather, we have negative standard scores. Okay? And we also have the area. The area under a normal distribution or a normal curve represents the probability, and the total area under the curve is equal to 1. Okay? Let's have this problem now. Suppose the mean is 60 and the standard deviation is 5. Sketch a normal curve for the distribution. Okay, we will draw a normal curve. Okay, we will use a different color, yellow, so that it would be visible. Okay. Oh. Oh. We will have, okay, just remember that when we have a normal curve, okay, this must be asymptotic. Okay, these tails must be asymptotic, meaning it will never cross, this one will never cross the x-axis. Okay, and then the total area under a normal curve is 1 or 100%. Okay, and we also have here the mean. Okay, the mean is equal to the median is equal to the mode in a normal curve, and okay, if we are going to have a mean here, meaning this is symmetrical about its mean, meaning half of this is a reflection of the other. Okay, just a sort of review. And we will have now the problem, mean of 60. Okay, we have 60 here, and the standard deviation is 5. Okay, in a normal curve, we are going to consider that it has at most 3 standard deviations. So we can draw 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, basically, plus 5, 65, 70, 75. Okay, 60 minus 5, 55, 50, and then 45. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that would be your normal curve. Okay, considering this problem. Okay, and basically this must be our solution. And as part of our notes, just consider, okay, just consider the properties that I have mentioned. Okay, the just consider, okay, the properties that I have mentioned. Okay, the properties that I have mentioned with regards to the normal curve. Okay, let's have another problem. Okay, a continuous random variable x is normally distributed with a mean of 45 and standard deviation of 6. Illustrate a normal curve and find the probability of the following. Okay, for our solution, and of course we are going to have notes later if we want to emphasize something. Okay, given this one, the probability that the random variable x must be greater than 39 but less than 51 is actually 68.3%. But the question is how? Okay, but the question is how? Okay, we have question mark. Okay, we will show that one. We will consider first this. Okay, this must be the illustration. Okay, and we have 45 mean, 6 standard deviation, 45 plus 6, 51 plus 6, 57 plus 6, 63. And then from the mean, okay, less than 45 minus 6, 39 minus 6, 33 minus 6, 27. Okay, and we are asked about the probability, that means the area. Okay, 39 in here, 51. This is between, meaning this is the unknown. We are going to find this one. So the answer must be 68.3%. So how we will solve? We will show the details. So first, of course, we are going to use the z-score, the formula, the standard score. And as I said, okay, we have the formula z is equal to x. Okay, x minus, okay, mean mu, okay, over sigma. Okay, the, the standard deviation. So for the first row score 39, what would be the equivalent z score? So 39 minus, okay, 39 minus, what's the mean? Okay, the mean is 45. Okay, over standard deviation is 6. So it's negative 6 divided by 6, we have negative 1. Okay, so if we are going to convert this one, this must be negative 1. Okay, and how about 51? Okay, we can make use of different colors so that you will see it. We will use red one. Okay, if this must be 51, okay, 51 minus 45, that is 6. 6 divided by 6, we have in here, okay, it is equal to positive 1. So this must be positive 1. Meaning we will get the area from negative 1 to positive 1. Okay? We will use this Z table for us to determine or to have basis for a fixed area. And we have options here from 0 to Z, less than Z, and greater than Z. Given the problem, for us to easily answer, we can make use from 0 to Z. And since we have positive 1 and negative 1, we have positive 1 here. So we can use this. Considering the Z table, we have the area. Okay, we will erase this one first. Okay. We have the area from 0 to 1, okay, meaning Z must be greater than 0 but less than 1, okay. We can make use of or equal, and that is equal to 0.34 13 okay 4. So given that one, okay, given this area, this is actually this, okay, and remember that this is symmetrical with this, meaning this area is also this one, meaning for the area of this, okay, for the area of this interval, we will just add 0.34 with itself or multiply it by 2. So 0 multiply it by 2. So meaning we have 0.4 times 2, we have 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And then 2 times 3 is 6. We have 0.68268. Okay, if we want to convert this one into percent, we will just move this. Okay, 2 times going to the right. So we have now 68.268, okay, percent. Okay, we have 68.268%, or this is what, when we are going to round it off, okay, to the nearest tenths. We have, since this is 6, so 2 plus 1 is 3, meaning 68.3. 93%. By the way, if we're going to convert this one, okay, with 0 as the mean, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, and -3. Basically, this means if we have here a normal curve, given these values, if we are going to convert that one with z-scores, this becomes a standard normal distribution. Okay? Remember that one. Okay, let's have another one. Okay? So that you will have a practice. Okay? For your mastery, this is the given. Okay, x must be greater than 45. So the area must be 50%. Okay? So this must be the illustration. So remember that 45, if we're going to evaluate it using the z-score formula, we have, okay, we have z is equal to, of course, the formula rho score minus mu over sigma. Okay? What is the rho score? We have 45 minus mu 45 over 6. 45 minus 45, 0 divided by 6 is 0. So, there, of course, this must be 0. And remember that, okay, the total area under a normal curve is 1 or 100%. Meaning half of it is what? Okay, 0.5. Half of it is 0. Sige, 0.5 or 50. When we are going to convert that one into 2%, that's 50%. Okay? Okay, how about another one? Another given. Okay, from 33 to 63. Okay, the answer must be 97.55%. Okay, we will convert first. Okay, we have 33 in here and then 63 in here. So, remember that using the formula, we can immediately say that, okay, 33 is equivalent to what particular z-score? Yes, that's -2. And this one is +3. Okay, why? Okay, remember that this is 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 0, -1, -2. And if we're going to check the table, okay, from 0 to +2 is 47.7. Okay, still in the -1 from 0 to -2, 47.7, since normal curve is symmetrical about its mean. And from 0 to +3, we have the area 49.85%. Of course, it is converted already. So if we're going to find the total area under the normal curve given the probability, the interval, just add 47.7 plus 49.85. So this is 0. Given the answer, okay, it's the same with, okay, the answer provided. And even if we're going to consider the exact value, for instance, in here, 47.725, And then in here, 49.865. Still, we have an answer, okay, very close to this. If there is an increase of point something in the decimal, okay, it happened when you're going to do rounding of twice, thrice. So it would be better that you're going to round off, okay, in your final answer, okay, to have a more accurate answer or the closest approximation. Okay, let's have, okay, another problem for mastery. Okay, the same, okay, the same, okay, problem in here, but the requirement is different. Okay, we have the row score less than 39. So the answer must be 15.85%. Do the same thing. So 39 must be this one. Okay, this is, if we're going to consider its z-score, this is -1. Okay, as I said, okay, from 0 to 1, that's 34.134. Okay, and in here, okay, it is rounded off. Okay, but basically, if you are going to consider the exact one, we have we have 0.34, a more closer approximation, 0.34134. So basically, if we are going to, okay, to get this one from 0 to 1, we have 0.34134. Okay, and since we are asked with this one, less than -1, remember that this one is 50%. So meaning, if we're going to consider 50% or 50.00, and then we are going to subtract this one, okay, what will happen? This will be the remaining, okay, area, meaning we are going to subtract this one from, okay, we are going to subtract this one from 50% or 0.5000, depending on the, okay, the given decimal places. So we will do that one. We will convert first. Okay, 0.5000, 000. Okay, this is 10. We will use a different color. Okay, so this becomes 10. 9994. Okay, 6. This is, okay, 9 minus 3 is still 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, and then 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, so basically the answer must be, okay, 15. Okay, it's possible 15.86 if we are going to consider a more detailed approximation, 15.87, or in here, since it it rounded off immediately, we have 15.85. 15.85. But the idea is, okay, the answer is is either of the three. Okay, if it is possible that there is a difference with the given hundreds, okay, but as long as the given, okay, the given tens, okay, should be the same. Okay, for instance, if we're going to consider the tens place only, we have 15.9%. Did you get it? Okay, good. I hope you enjoyed, and see you again in our next session. This is Sergio